It is said that pi, as its decimals are infinite, consists all combinations possible. So much so that one can find whatever they are looking for in the never-ending series of these decimals. Such matters are incredibly interesting for those who occupy themselves with numerology. In a similar manner, Proust's In Search of Lost Time, in its paragraphs, contains all forms of emotion, thought, and projection. The reader is presented with such an intense and diverse spectrum that one, while reading, has to come face to face with all matters of life hitherto, and thereafter, all the complicated forms of intention, behavior, and the social consequences thereof. What is strange about such notions is that a book that contains so much of its zeitgeist shall at one point differentiate itself from the reader's surroundings, for so many of what was written at the time would not eventually amount to anything in today's time. However, In Search of Lost Time certainly does not feel like that, for the recollection of a feeling one has had years ago is a timeless experience. I'm writing this as of having halved the second book in the series, meaning that I have not reached to the quarter of the whole series, but I felt an incredible urge to share a few notions on such a book that has captivated me for the past month. It is safe to say that I've found myself in the book. I don't mean to say this as a cheap way of identifying myself with any character in the book, nor claiming that I've had my Madeline moments too. I've read such a paragraph in the book that I was shaken to my core, and that I felt insecure about the future of my endeavors in life, as I was truly scared to see the result of any other form of endeavors I might have in life, which might easily reveal itself in the book, in either a traumatic ending for one of the characters, or compressed into just one simple sentence of Proust's stream of consciousness that goes on for multiple pages at a time. I feel obliged not to share the said paragraph, for it feels like every reader should delve in to find their own paragraphs in this book, which will reveal the true disturbances to themselves. The book has captivated my consciousness for only brief moments at a time, to the point that it feels like waves of intriguing notions, names of places and people, events that strike the narrator to the core, but thus left me uninterested to the subject, or moments where a single second is described through multiple pages of seamless depictions hit me whenever they like it. Some pages, in which unending mentions of various types of flowers contrast with the surrounding realities, go by as quick as a memory from my childhood. Then comes moments where a single sentence keeps you at its tail for chunks of pages. As a matter of fact, she had never given him a thought, writes the narrator, when speaking of Odette's side of the matter, whereas Swan had been on the brink of a total depreciation of his character, where for Swan's side of the spiral, he has sought wicked ways, where if a window of the narrowest, bleakest opportunity shall arise, he would grapple his urges to secure Odette for himself, even for a simple moment. As a matter of fact, she had never given him a thought. Proust also mentions that when a friend is mentioning us of a great book, we only project a mere mix of what we deem as great books, and value it that way. However, each great book can be perceived in their own unique way, which goes to show how In Search of Lost Time can be read and understood by so many in so different channels of thought.